and I sing a new song. Hush, little carrot, won't you up? Mama's going to bring you a carrot top. What? That rhymes. Hush, little carrot, don't you hop? Mama's going to bring you a carrot top. If that carrot top should work, Mama's going to bring you a cover. If that cover was in with a bee, Mama's going to bring you some dandelion tea. You will still be my sweet little bunny. If you were my bear cub and I were your mama bear, and I were your mama bear, I'll scoop honey from a white inside a honey, and with a few licks from my paw. Then I'll sniff a storm in the air and with back to our cave without another view. Bear cub sleep inside your bed. Through the boom and rumble from the hill, I'll always keep you dry and warm, full of honey, safe from harm. Sleep for cub sleep. If you were my cookies, I'll scoop you off your neck and carry you home to bed, and I'll wish you all over with my pink tongue. Yeah, and purr you catnap song. Dream time, my kitten. Hush, don't be nice. Love some dreams cream and start some dreams nice. Score through the air, chase birds and the wing. Dream time, my kitten. Dream time, nice. If you were my duckling,
Pumpkin Town. Jose and his family grew pumpkins. That growing began with shiny seeds, which were followed by long vines, and those vines grew every which way. The pumpkins grew every which way too, from small to fat and tall. The jack be littles could be dropped into pockets. The happy jacks were bigger. A strong enough boy could carry just one. The big moons were bigger still, too large for 5 boys to roll. Come fall, Jose and his family would gather the pumpkins and collect the vines. Then 2 trucks took the fruit to faraway cities. Some were hollowed and carved, and some were saved for pies. But before the trucks took the pumpkins, Jose and his family saved a few. They needed the seeds. When it came to saving pumpkins, Jose's father always said, "Save only the best and seal the rest." So Jose and his brothers hollowed the best pumpkins and saved only the biggest, brightest seeds. They took the smaller seeds to the edge of the field, overlooked the town, and tossed them. But one gusty, dusty October day, when Jose and his brothers took the lesser seeds to the edge of the field and flung among them, the wind caught those seeds and carried them, and then let them loose until they fell like rain down on the distant town. The seeds slipped into straw roofs and settled into flower pots and sprinkled gardens. And that seemed to be the end of it.
When I wake up, the other side of the bed is cold. My fingers stretched out, seeking Prim's warmth, but finding only the rough canvas cover of the mattress. She must have had bad dreams and climbed in with our mother. Of course she did. This is the day of the reaping. I prop myself up on one elbow. There's enough light in the bedroom to see them. My little sister Prim curled up on her side, cocooned in my mother's body, their cheeks pressed together in sleep. My mother looked younger, still worn but not so beaten down. Prim's face is as fresh as raindrops, as lovely as the primrose from which she was named. My mother was very beautiful once too, or so they tell me. Sitting at Prim's knees, guarding her, is the world's ugliest cat. Mashed-in nose, half of one ear missing, eyes the color of rotting squash. Prim named him Buttercup, insisting that his muddy yellow coat matched a bright flower. He hates me, or at least distrusts me. Even though it was years ago, I think he still remembers how I tried to drown him in a bucket when Prim brought him home. Scrawny kitten, belly swollen with worms, crawling with fleas. The last thing I needed was another mouth to feed. But Prim begged so hard, cried even, I had to let him stay. It turned out okay. My mother got rid of the vermin and he's a born mouser. Even catches the occasional rat. Sometimes when I clean a kill, I feed Buttercup the entrails. He has stopped hissing at me. Entrails, no hissing. This is the closest we will ever come to love. I swing my legs off the bed and slide into my hunting boots, supple leather that has modeled to my feet. I pull on trousers, a shirt, tuck my long dark braid up into a cap, and grab my forage bag. On the table under a wooden bowl to protect it from hunger rats and cats alike sits a perfect little goat cheese wrapped in basil leaves. Prim's gift to me on reaping day. I put the cheese carefully in my pocket as I slip outside. Our part of District 12, nicknamed the Seam, is usually crawling with coal miners, heading out to the morning shift at this hour. Men, women with hunched shoulders, swollen knuckles, many who have long since stopped trying to scrub the coal dust out of their broken nails, the lines of their sunken faces. But today the black cinder streets are empty. Shutters on the squat gray houses are closed. The reaping isn't until 2. May as well sleep in if you can. Not good?
One, two, three.
Once upon a time, a little boy named Peter lived with his grandfather in a little cottage by a window and a forest. One morning, the morning of our swearing, Grandpa said to Peter, big hunger has been seen in the forest. You must remember to keep the garden shut or won't clear in the window.
The wolf got hung out and eaten. Peter listened to his grandfather and did as he was told most of the time, but then this morning a little bird sat on a branch hill of a big tree out in the meadow. Crib happily. Peter stopped to listen. He threw it was too nice idea to worry about a wolf. So the biter to heard the bird sing. Peter opened the cage and went out into the great. A dog came welding through the gate. Peter nearless the garden gate. Open, you see the ducks and over to the laundry home. Never near the tree. The one belonged to her, and she felt over the crest the dog. What kind of bird are you? The little bird flew. When you don't I'll even fly. And what kind of bird are you? Consent. The duck went to went you can't even swim. And so they already the duck splashing and driving into the water, and the little bird fell forward for the whooping